Portable. You know, he's such a motivational speaker. For me, there's certain things that he says that
Drop some bars.
it fuels my it fuels my everything. A lion no fear to walk alone. Destiny has no competition. Like, certain lines like that, it is shake me. So
Who go help you? No go stress you.
You ask me where I get all my energy from. From the stage to the studio and to my desk. I am the energy god. And you can be one too.
You're listening to Adeshokbe Live, the Afrobeats podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another edition of Adeshokbe Live, the official Afrobeats podcast here from the Afro Media Studios in London. As always, big shout outs to everybody subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. We appreciate it. The numbers are going crazy. We need the numbers to go up so we can promote our own people without waiting for anybody else to promote us. As always, this is where we break down the hot topics in the culture, and sometimes I get a one-on-one guest in the building. Now, this is a big one. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. All the way from New York City.
out here.
Brooklyn is in the building via Lagos, Nigeria.
You feel me?
Some people say he's a DJ. Some people say he's a producer. Some people say he's an artist. He's a Starboy representer.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, in Tunes we trust. DJ Tunes!
Love.
My brother, listen. You are looking like money, bro.
$1 million DJ. I already told you, shops. $1 million DJ. We're trying to, you know what I mean?
Listen, man, you know
Trying to up it.
how do you up where you are right now? This has to be one of the most incredible positions in the entertainment industry. You know, you're working with arguably the greatest of all time in this generation.
Yeah, definitely.
Starboy, Wizkid, no games. But,
Definitely.
Before we go into that, let's talk about DJ Tunes. You represent New York, Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the beginnings of the young man himself. What's the story behind this guy?
Just born and raised in Brooklyn. My parents from Nigeria, they came through. They had me and my brothers. I went to church every Sunday, so I fell in love with music from church, So played drums in church. From there, fell in love with the DJing. My father put me on. So I used to play at church every Sunday. Not every Sunday, excuse me. Once a year for
Like
Christmas party at the end of the year. That was it. That would be my one
So you were
gig.
the DJ
Yeah,
there.
it was my pops, and then my father was he had the older records. So then the following year, I was just like, Dad, let me give you the stuff for the young kids so we can
Blend
blood, you know what I'm saying? So then following year, I just took all his records and I just started blending everything. So then I just learned like the full blend of like playing Ayifele or Wasu or Barista or Salawa, and also playing stuff for my age as well. So I was able to learn like both generations from there. And from blending there, I was able to do any party. Nigerians love to party. 60, 50,
birthday,
40.
wedding.
Traditional wedding. White wedding. Engagements. There's so much going on. So like I was able to just breathe through my community, and from there, shout out to Starboy,
Before we get to the call, I want to talk about New York, especially being so. You've always been like representing your African roots. You guys are always comfortable with it. Talk to me about being African in Brooklyn, New York at that time. Not now, when everything is starting to open up. What was it like being an African kid growing up in New York?
It wasn't easy. We was picked on, called many names. It wasn't the coolest thing to be like African, Even like, my last name is Adeyinka, so I already knew like when the teacher would say Michael, because that's my first name, I would raise my hand so quickly so that they don't even announce.
Because it's about to butcher that name.
Yeah, so it was just there was just so much pride into it. There was just so much like to be brave, you know, walk with your chest, like, yo, I'm African. It wasn't like that back then, you know. And we were played on, you know. A lot of people just tried to, you know, make it seem like we're from the zoo and all these things like that. So, you know, now it has blossomed. You
Absolutely.
know, it's literally just taking a 360 turn.
Everybody is involved now. You talk about the DJing roots, but you also, from the minute you started to become prominent as a DJ, you also brought the music element in, like almost like a executive producer slash producer.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that side of things. How did that start?
So I used to do, obviously I still do my events in New York. I started off with Blackout.
Yeah.
And the community followed me. So I had a big following, like probably like 3,000 to 5,000 people used to come, you know, to my events, like in the past 7 years. Like 10 years we've been doing Blackout. And when I realized I reached a certain height, it was like, yo, what do we do next? Let's get some music, you know. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine till today, he was just like, you know, I told him, yo, I'm the hottest kid on the block. I'm doing it, man. Like, I'm selling out at Missouri. I told him, you know, just certain venues that was hot back then. And he was just like, yo, you play other people's music.
Damn.
Yeah. You see how you said, damn, that's how you just shot me. Wow. Like this.
He
I
was
said,
gangsta.
"Word?"
Boy.
I said, okay, cool. That's when I just switched my mindset just switched. And then I was just like, you know what? Let me play my music too. First 2 songs I dropped, Get Up with SARS
No way.
and Flash. Second song I dropped, Iskaba. One day call.
Stop.
Can you see what they ignited?
Oh my God, you're kidding.
So that went straight to my community, and then from there it went global.
I'll tell you something crazy, right?
Yeah.
Get Up, I never knew
Yeah.
it was an African record.
Oh,
Do you know
wow,
where I
crazy.
caught that record? I caught that record in Amsterdam.
Wow.
So that record was playing crazy on radio, playing, and I'm in events. I'm like, yo, get up. And I'm like, I come to London, I'm gassed about this record, because when I go into Europe, I like to bring new things here. So I'm thinking to myself, I found a record that I'm bringing here. And the DJ's like, no, man, that's DJ Tunes. And I said, that's an Afro record? Talk to me. What was that record? How did that come together?
SARS. My God. Man, SARS put me on to Flash. Very, very talented young man.
Yeah.
And he played me the song, and I was just like, yo, bro, this is good to go. This is not even a question. This is, you know, SARS has so much music in his take that it was just like, he just asked me what I feel about it. I was like, bro, this is good to go. And, you know, I did my little executive things, and, bro, it just hit. It hit as soon as we dropped it. And then I didn't know the effect of music then like that. I dropped Iska about 2 weeks after. So it was as if like 2 shooting stars went in the air. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I got to start something with a fresh new kid. And then
you had the OG.
I had the OG. Not just the OG. This is
the real G. Come on.
This is the G of OGs.
God damn it.
Iskaba.
How did you get? Listen, One Day Cole is one of my favorite, not only artists, like personalities.
Yeah,
you
definitely
know,
me too.
He's like a vibe. Trying to hold One Day down is like trying to. So how did you get that?
Man, me and One Day have a special relationship. You know, I tell you this: if you put 2 of us together and we're happy,
nah, we're laughing. When I'm with you, it's the same energy. You're laughing throughout.
So we have good vibes. Me and my partner Terry, we went to Nigeria one year, and I told Terry like, "Yo, this guy One Day, he's part of the 2%. Like people that when you play beats, immediately songs are coming out. Not that they have to go and write to.
Spiritual.
Just songs start coming out. 2%. That's one day.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, we went there, he witnessed it, I witnessed it. Came back to America. We had a show at Penn State. They told us to bring a surprise artist. I said, no problem. One day, have a university show for you. Let's work it. We're going to bring you out. We're going to work out everything. Let's go. I said, cool. So I had him in the crib for 2 weeks.
Wow. You playing beats. Oh,
We played beats. We worked out. We played basketball.
No way.
Bro, I never.
He loves to dance.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm everything. In this time period, we made Who You Help.
Wow.
We made the Who You Help remix. We made
Wow.
oh my God, it's Abuelas. We made it then. And we made Iskaba. Those first two came out first.
Straight away.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, when both, because Ballers and Iskaba came out around the same weekend.
No, same day, actually.
Same day.
Yeah.
So my friend, shout out to DJ Larry, he called me. It came out, let's say on a Friday, and he called me on Saturday and said, yo, I'm listening to 2 One Day Cold records, and I want you to come and listen to it with me. I think there's one that's about to go. So I drove to East London. I sat in Larry's studio. We both sat behind the computer, and he played Iskaba. And he said, since it came out yesterday, I have listened to just one record for 24 hours. So he just wanted to tell me that this. So whilst I was there and I was watching, I was catching his vibe. So I recorded and tagged one day and was going crazy like, this record's about to go. Guess who FaceTimes me? One Day Cold now calls me and says, bro, that's DJ Tunes' record. My record is Ballers. That was one of the funniest conversations I've ever had with One Day. One Day said, Baba, no, Ballers, I've shot the video because I think he went to shoot the video in LA.
Yeah.
So he said, Ballers is my record. He said, that other one, that's DJ Tunes' record. First of all, play my one. I said, One Day, this one has spirits, and I choose this one. No. That was so funny that night. I told Larry, I said, I didn't even know it was DJ Tunes' record. Larry just told me 2 records come out. One Day Cold, one's about to go crazy. Ballers was crazy as well. It was about to go.
Yeah.
But there was something special,
very special,
about Iskaba.
Tunes and One Day Cold go show you Iskaba. There was too much energy into it, and there was intention behind it. All right, the intention was, first of all, my love for One Day Cold is undeniable. No matter what, I will still love that guy.
Absolutely.
I was touring with Wiz, and I seen that everywhere we went, we did an anthem. And that was Ojo Elegba. And I just thought that was beautiful from Wiz's side. Like, yo, if we end the show, we already know what's up.
Boom,
Ojo Elegba,
national
let's
anthem.
go. And I'm just like, one day, we need an anthem. Like, if you're going everywhere, I understand, like, you know, the catalog is deep. But, like, what is the anthem?
The
Like,
one that wakes everybody up.
you know? I can't say You Bad is an anthem for One Day Cold.
No.
Or Rotate is a no. It's, you know, it's the anthem. Iskaba. Shout outs to Spells. Spells sent over the beat, sent me a bunch of beats, and that was the one I chose. I was like, yo, this is the one. One day, here we go. And from there, within 2 weeks, we created Iskaba. Unfortunately, we dropped it in November.
Yeah.
I was telling him that this is the one who Baba was saying, you know.
He was on that Ballers tip. Trust me, he FaceTimed me. He was like, shop seat.
I said, yo, don't worry. When you drop it, you see. As he dropped it like this, bro, it went off. And I was happy for him. I was happy for everything that we did. We did the video. The video went
Where
crazy
did you shoot
too.
that video?
South Africa. Yeah.
Shout out to those beautiful women. Listen, we all saw
South
that,
Africa.
man.
See, we knew the South African. We knew the vision already. But we have so much fun doing it, man. We have so much fun doing it, and that's what made it like, I think that's what made it like go crazy.
Absolutely, man. Since then, obviously, you now really went into the EP bag, your executive producing stuff. I had Effia here a couple weeks ago, and she said something. She said, like, her and you were probably one of the first people to be making Amapiano sounds from the Western Africa. before everybody started doing it. Like you guys were,
You know, they were criticizing
yeah, because they thought she meant that
that we created. We didn't create the sound.
That you on the west side,
Yeah.
that you guys were sampling, working with that before everybody jumped on it. Talk to me about sounds.
During I think it was right before Corona.
Yes, in December.
Yeah, me and my brother Dean, D3AN, Dean, wonderful producer, DJ, and he does house. So I was just like, yo, this is a new vibe. I think we should get into this vibe. So we started cornering that vibe. And at first I did a remix with Amawumi. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
That remix. That was the first, that was piano, yeah.
That was
You
the
feel
ending.
me?
Yeah.
So I was already sitting inside it. And then when I was doing Corona, that's when I got to really like started creating with FYI. Shout out to Siki Boy, Lawani. We created an EP called Love Language with Dean. And it went off. It didn't go like how I wanted to, but it did
doing something.
It's a what you call it? How can I put it? It's a chapter in a book for me. So it's not like DJ Tunez just started making piano. No.
You've been there.
We've been on that. We've been on that vibe for a minute, man. I already knew it was coming. So shout out to all the South African producers, everybody pushing on my piano. But let's just all remember we are one Africa.
Facts, 1000%.
The more we move together, the more we conquer together. You feel me?
You have, you've always had something, an aura about you, which is inclusive. From the get-go, when I met you, I got that energy, and that's why I've been a massive supporter of the DJ Tunez brand.
I appreciate
like
you.
You always had that. Let's just move together, man. It's whatever. You know? Maybe it's a New York thing, or it's just like listen, man. Let's just spread love. Let's just get money. Let's just do this thing.
Let's move together. If we move together, we conquer so much. It has all this Igbo, Yoruba. Well, moving together.
Moving together, man.
While moving together, Ghana, while moving together, all of your love rices.
It's good. And if people are not following on Snapchat, your snap is one of the funniest snaps in the game, man. Like people need to follow your Snapchat or your Insta story. You're gonna be laughing and rolling on the ground. Now, you've done the DJ. You're executive producing, you're having hit records now. Iskaba plays every single place.
Man.
Like it is the record. Like if I'm with a DJ and we're looking at the crowd, I go straight to them. I'm like, drop me that Iskaba, let's reset this party.
That's the one.
It's
for DJs, man. That's why I made it, and it's an anthem.
Weapon. Yeah.
It's an anthem I made for One Day called We Made Together. So, like I said, shouts to Spells, One Day, everybody on that mail, everybody that worked on that with us, Terry, the BT group. It's wonderful. And you know what's crazy? I still have records like that, and I still have records like By Me.
Ooh!
But I have songs, though. Like,
By Me it's a different one,
I put
man.
people
you
together.
Put Adekunle Gold on my lay and where's on that?
You feel me?
Nah, man.
I'll be putting people together.
Nah, man. Stop playing, man.
Look, I came over here to show off today. You feel me? I came here to show up.
Nah.
Now, when it comes to Wizkid collabos, Ricardo Banks, first collabo with Wizkid. Turn up, DJ Tunez. Amali, Adekunle Gold.
Wizkid.
Me. Alpha P, Tay already has a song. Ooh. Alpha P.
Wiz.
This new kid that you hearing on the next song.
That's a new kid.
New kid, fresh out of Sarz's Academy.
No way, man.
DJ Tunez.
Spread love.
That's what I'm about.
Now, let me, before I go in deep with your relationship with Wiz, what is it like when you want to bring young, fresh, new talent and put on a record with the GOAT? Like, how does that conversation go? Like,
man,
like,
first of all, it has to be a really good song. It has to be a really good song. It has to be like, it has to relate with him. You know what I mean? So any song that if I'm trying to put him on, I just let him know, like, hey, how you feel about this? I feel like it relates with you. And if he's down for it, he's down for it. He's not easy to work with.
You're gonna have to take your time.
Take your time, deadly. Shout out to Starboy, but he has blessed me I don't know who has had this many collaborations with him, but like I appreciate all the love he shows me, and just for me, putting together him and other people as well, and letting me do that with him, it's a blessing, man. I can't
Talk to me
complain.
about how the DJ Tunes representing Starboy #1, how that came together. Where did that, how did that relationship, who made that connect? How did that happen?
Man, I can't. It was a series of chess moves, and we just finally locked. His first show, like proper show, proper venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proper show, proper venue. Was that
Where
New
it
York?
all started,
That was New
yeah.
York. Oh, man. This guy, yeah. If you know, you know.
So that first show, I was the opening DJ. Shout outs to Big Moose Entertainment. I was the opening DJ. And I felt like, you know what I mean? I wasn't his DJ
positioning.
Dano, his DJ exclusive.
Yeah, it was DJ exclusive.
But I was the opening DJ. And it's funny now, in today, like I'm his opening DJ. You feel me? So I just feel like it was chess move. We met, but we didn't lock in. Instagram and stuff, we DM'd each other. I make like mixtapes when I was first started. I used to make mixtapes a lot. So I made like, Wizkid mixtapes, OJ Elegba mixes where I used to mix OJ Elegba with King Sunny Ade and what's his name, man? Ebenezer Obey. I think it's still on YouTube.
Wow.
Where like I used the instrumental of OJ Elegba and I just you know what I mean? It's just going.
Just bringing the old school and the new school.
It's just going. So from there we locked in. It was just social media. Then we linked in Nigeria. When we linked in Nigeria, he was just like, "Yo, Tunes, love what you do. I want to take this thing global. I want you to be my DJ, international. We do this thing together." I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm ready." I'm born ready. Look, if it's this is what I was made for. And last year we did Madison Square Garden. This year we doing Tottenham Stadium.
Let's talk about Madison Square Garden for you.
Yeah,
being a New Yorker, being
it's
the Garden.
It's a dream come true, man.
The spiritual home of hip hop and all these things. What was that like for you, being a fan of hip hop, born and raised in New York, but a proper Afrobeats ambassador, now headlining at such an incredible place?
It was a big blessing. I'm a hardcore New York Knicks fan. So to even just being there in the locker rooms and you seeing everything, it was just like a dream come true. I can't hold you. I know for Wiz, it's like another day.
It's one of those.
It's another day. But for me, it was like one day I will never forget in my life. And I pray that I go there again and conquer it on my own as well. Man, it was magical. I had 48 points, 16 assists, 15 rebounds.
And 17 blocks.
You feel me?
Listen, I've told Equal this before, and I think it's DJ Big Ed, when it comes to DJs and that support artists around the world, obviously I'll think about my culture first and Afrobeats. What you guys do, and you in particular, like when you hear, "Are you ready for Wizkid?" I'm having goosebumps right now. It's like Wizkid's about to pop out. Like that statement, it's like the party
has started.
Is about to go to a next level. That's one. The next one is, "Hey, yo, Starboy, man, do we have some day one Wizkid?"
Hey, that was a moment in history. I don't care what nobody thought. That night that I did that thing is a moment in history. I feel like, oh man, that's why I said me and Wiz, that one where I just meant to be. I can't
now let's talk about the O2 Arena. 3 nights in a row. Burna Boy comes out, does his thing. Wizkid asks for yay. For many yay. Now, we all heard that. The whole world heard. He requested yay, an anthem. But DJ Tunes were ga 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 ga. which went crazy as well.
Yes.
We admit.
Yeah.
But what was the thinking
Inside
behind
scoop.
that?
Inside scoop right here.
Yeah, like right here.
Additional Live
Let's
podcast. Inside scoop. So there's a lot that happens backstage that people don't know. But I'll just give you the story for this last night. And Burna Boy's MD, his drummer, comes to me and says, yo, I need you to play Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, as the new record.
As a new record. I said, no problem, sir. I said, I have to approve.
Stop, boy.
My guy. Cool. I told my guy, he said, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I get on stage now. Burna Boy comes out. They do Ginger. So I see, he announces the song.
Yeah.
I said,
And
okay.
he didn't ask for it.
He didn't ask for it. He announced it. So if you hear, I play like 3 seconds of Ballon d'Or, but
we didn't catch it.
So I just pull out back, say, okay, they're not ready for this. Then as we said, Fumini, in that 3 to 5 seconds, I'm just like, if I start with yeah,
it's gonna take time to
reach where I want it to be. So I said, Baba, don't worry. I just slap out.
Oh man!
Did you see the way they ran to the middle of this?
We all caught that energy, like where I was, I felt like we were about to catch Wizkid and Burna Boy live. Bro, he was crazy.
Burna Boy had the cowboy hat. He was going.
Nah.
That's what you call the effect of DJ Tunez. $1 million DJ, $1 billion DJ. In Tunez we trust. Agbafia. Wahala DJ. Starboy DJ.
Come on, man.
Come on, right here.
And moments like that is really where, as a
planned.
DJ, you earn your crust.
It's not planned. It's like, it's really, there's a lot of, I see there's a video, they said DJ DZ, you think it's really hard. It's not it's not as easy as you think. And in moments like that, I thank God for experience. I thank God for just knowing Wiz and just knowing the audience. Like, all right, you know what? If I'm in right now and I'm waiting for the next one, anybody, it has to be, shout out to P2J. It has to be an energy filler, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like that was the right song for the room at the moment. It has the horns, it has the intro to it.
Absolutely.
You feel? So I just felt like, would have took the
time
gas.
to get to that peak.
Yeah, you feel me? And it would have took some gas out the room. You know what I'm like? For people to wait to sing. Yeah. But anybody just, it just carried you.
That's it.
It just carried you.
We were crazy off of that, man.
It just carried you, man. 02, those 3 nights was just crazy. And also, bringing out Chris Brown.
Let's talk about that, man. Chris Olusegun Brown. Let's talk about that.
That was magical, man.
Did he tell you the song he was gonna play?
Yeah. That one we went over. It was good. But I tell you this, I couldn't hear anything because of how loud
the crowd was.
I never heard
No way.
When he came out, I couldn't hear anything.
Nothing.
It was my inner nothing. Just hear.
Damn, man. So you have to also fight those elements.
Bro, you have to fight so many elements, man. So many. And there's things that happen. I'm playing an hour, maybe an hour and a half before Wiz. Yeah. And then I'm playing with Wiz. Yeah. So I'm giving you full effect.
Full effect energy, man. Energy go.
Full effect, man. You know the vibe. Energy God. DJ Tunez. Fully endorsing it, all right?
Come on, my brother. Stop playing, my jigger. Listen, apart from that, you're one of the people that support me too, privately.
It's love, it's love.
And I want to say thank you for everything. Like, I'm a big fan of yours anyway.
I'm a big fan of yours too.
And to the way you support me and stuff like that, your whole team, the whole BT group, drummer, like I link up with drummer on a different side. I'm like, just give me some tunes videos, man. So we connect on a different level, and I think it's an energy that comes from you that resonates around the entire team, and that's very rare. Sometimes individuals within a team still run differently to the spirit coming from the top, but it looks like the spirit that you share is what everybody carries. So Great job on that. Thank you very much for
It's love, it's
you know
love.
for everything that you're doing
No,
on
it's
that.
love.
Now you mentioned a lot of things that go on backstage. You
Yeah.
also touch briefly on the proper venue, proper club. Now, talk to me about having to navigate, you know, those type of situations where it was public that, you know, the 30 BG camp, Starboy camp, whatever, everybody was a little bit cold and freezy at the time, but the DJs are brothers.
Mm.
You know, E Cool and you know, Tunes. You know, everybody's cool. How do you deal with that type of situation? Because we can't go against the boss. You know what I mean? Yeah, we gotta be 1,000 on that. I'm on that
It's love. You know, Iku has DJ years over me. When I first started, Iku was always that guy. So you know what I mean? I have respect for him.
Absolutely.
Iku.
Absolutely.
So regardless of what our guys are going through,
You guys had to keep.
we just always. I'm gonna have that respect for him. I'm always gonna keep it 100. Like, yo, we cool. Let's try to get it together. But now that everything is
Now,
on the up and up,
so what is that like now? Now that everything is cool now, so everybody can show love.
I'm happy because I'm hearing about, you know, dual tours.
Listen.
You know what I
That's
mean?
gonna be ridiculous.
There's no show where I'm with Wiz, I'm not playing OBO. I'm always
Facts.
playing
Always.
OBO. And I make sure
Always.
that it's known
Yep.
that I'm playing OBO.
Facts.
You feel me? So just when we go on tour, let me speak it in Texas.
Absolutely. That's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. Me, Iku, OBO, Wiz, it's gonna be a mad thing. You know, hopefully 2024, 2025 we see something like this. This year looks like everybody's, you know, focused on their
on their
cuckoo.
peak. On their peak. And then they move on.
Yeah, you feel me?
In your introduction, you mentioned being the Wahala DJ. You locked in with one of the most controversial figures in modern day Afrobeats, Afro-pop music, Portable, as you call him. Some people call him
The
Portable.
car of Africa.
Talk to me about working with that brother. Because you really locked in. You went, you invited him over, you spent time.
Yo, first of all, shout out to the producers, Smith, Dean, pushing Amapiano in Nigeria. These are the next Amapiano kings of Nigeria. I repeat, Smith, Dean. Can you say it with me, my brother?
Smith, Dean.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Portable. You know, he's such a motivational speaker. For me, there's certain things that he says that
Drop some bars.
it fuels my everything. A lion no fear to walk alone. Destiny has no competition. Like, you know, certain lines like that, it is shake me. So
Who go help you? No go stress you.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
these things are true though.
Facts.
You feel me?
I completely agree.
If you have a destiny, nothing can.
Nah.
There's no competition. Don't be watching it. Face your destiny.
Facts.
You feel me? A lion no fear. Don't fear anything. Walk like a lion. Agbafia. So I was just joking. I tweeted, I want to do a song with Portable. Yo, this tweet.
Just went far. Went to the White House and back.
Mama, Baba DM me say, how far Tunes? What's going on? So I didn't want to think like I'm joking. This is serious now. Okay, that guy's serious. You know what? Let's make it happen. So I said, yo, it was the night of one award show at Echo Hotel. I said, yo, pull up, let's do this. You know, he started sending me voice notes in my
Freestyling.
freestyle. He said, Baba, can we try as he come like this, bro, that guy is a superstar. I can't even hold you. From the parking lot, he had like maybe his manager and one officer with him. By the time he reached the front of
Door.
it was a room, just people, wala. I had to hold him like, yo, let's go inside real quick, low key. Take him upstairs. All right, cool. Everything, the energy is down. Baba, we don't make the beat already. Just listen. As he started, wala DJ too. Set out, just going. Color, is a banger. Bro, from there, I just spray Baba $100. Anytime I see Portable, I'm gonna spray him $100 because, as he said, he's a superstar.
So
If you come to him,
you have to
give him
him
money. If he goes to you,
Give
give
him
him money.
money.
Me too, I'm a superstar. If you come to me, you have to give me money. If I come to you, give me money. And it's
Nah, that's amazing. Because for me, that was like out of nowhere.
exactly. And there's this international.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Facade,
talking about.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where I wouldn't even get nominated because
Because you're
I'm
based
an
in New
outsider.
York.
yeah. And I'm still moving the African thought shoe. Hey, I'm an outsider. Cool. I said I need to touch the grassroots. Now I tried it last year with Mobad, MMM, making
Yeah,
more
man.
money. I went into the hood. I went to small London to shoot
To shoot
videos.
that video.
But there was a lot of controversy around it.
Around him, so you
the
couldn't
time,
push
sucking.
the record the way you wanted.
Yeah. So I said I need to try again. I looked around. I said,
God, give me the streets. I need the streets on this.
"He come Africa. Let's go." Voila. Straight from there. I was just like, Baba, let's shoot a video because this thing looks like it's doing what I need to do. Shot the video, came through. Funny enough, the day we dropped the song is the day he bought his Range Rover. So he gave me, also, we buy me one too. Don't let that buy me Range Rover. Ooh. Hey, gone. So just speaking into existence. And if you hear the song, you feel a lot of energy.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So it's just high energy, you know? Shout out to Smiths and Dean, the whole
How
crew.
important is it for you to also, because you're doing great things internationally,
Yeah.
holding down Starboy, promoting, like I see the parties you do in New York, you have traditional parties where you
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
ask people to come in traditionally dressed and thousands show up.
I used to
But how
get
important is
crazy.
it to also get the recognition back home for what you're doing for the culture?
Man, it's the most important part into this. This is why we do it, for home. You know, so I need my people home to know that I'm representing home outside of home, but I'm home.
Facts.
You feel me? I want, when people are outside there, they look at me at home, so I need to be as close to home as possible.
Facts.
So if that's making a song with Portable, so to make you understand, like, look, I'm in these streets. I'm putting up stickers.
I see that,
I'm-
man. I saw that. That
I'm
was-
walking the downfalls. I'm out here. Like, what's up? What's up? If nobody else could do it, I'm gonna do it. Like, what's up? There's no shame in my. I'm outside.
I'm
Like, what's up?
outside. Listen,
Show me.
most recently, you popped up at the Met Gala. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, you know. You were drippy, you know what I mean? And
Man.
you were there playing at P. Diddy's party at the Met. Now, coming from where you've
You
come
feel me?
from.
Somebody I used to DJ in church once a year. Yo, you know what's crazy? Somebody in my church was in the party. That I used to go to church with,
Yeah.
was in the party. And he just whispered in my ear, like, yo, Tunez, you playing at Puff Daddy's party. I looked back at him, and I saw who it was. And then I just saw the years of, like, when I was in church, when I was carrying speaker. Like, oh,
God damn.
and then he was feeling me, man. Brother, you saw everybody. It was dance competition
Crazy,
everywhere. Just,
man.
maya. It was crazy. God bless.
How'd
God
you
bless
get the
the
call
movement.
to come play for Diddy's party?
Baba. $1 million DJ.
Come on, Starboy DJ. And then another thing I wanted to say is this. You always seem to know when to drop a bomb. when Burna Boy said, Diddy, this one, that one, I know you're an OG, you drop bomb. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, man, Tunes always.
Just-
See, so you're always listening to everything.
I got those hot ears. Like, you know when the fridge is open, you hear beep, beep.
Yeah.
I did, I got hot ears, man. My ears hear everything. I've been a DJ so long that there's artistry in it. You know, when you're
1000%.
when you're learning down the music, you know,
1000%.
there's artistry in it. So as he was talking, I'm hearing him like, yo, Diddy, you can't dance. Boom. You old, man. Boom. I'm like, yo, this is what I...
Like, when I was watching that, I said to myself, I said, this guy, I posted a video, I said, my problem is Tunez knows when to drop bombs.
Yeah.
It was the same thing at the O2 Arena
Yeah.
when Wizkid is talking. You stop, boy.
I'm looking for a new baby.
I'm looking for a new girl. Listen, man, I presume you're a single young man, or is that what? So what's it like touring with Wizkid, whose shows are probably about between 70 and 80% beautiful women? How's that like? Everybody can't get to Wiz, but they sure can get to the DJ.
I tell you this, keep your energy up. Energy God. Be yourself. But man, it's a lot of fun. I can't hold you. We're there to entertain now. We're there to have fun. Regarding the women and all of that, honestly, as long as they're having a good time through the stage and all of that. Obviously, we put on our after parties and all of that, but we just want to make them dance.
Absolutely.
We want to make them have a good time.
Absolutely.
Come out in your heels, look good and all
fly.
that, and just be ready to dance. DJ Tunez, Wizkid, we want to make you dance. There's no...
Absolutely, and you're doing
no
an amazing job at it. Now, finally, like you said, you dropped the EP. What's the goal now for Tunez? You know, you've got the music that you're executive producing with other artists. You've got stuff that you do introducing young artists and talent to the
Shout
world.
out to Amazing.
Exactly.
Shout out to Jay Anthony.
Boom. What's the plan now? What is the goal for Tunez?
Man, it's just big tunes, just next level, just taking it like I don't like to compare, but you see the way these EDM DJs are representing
man, I see those
music.
guys, man. Stadiums and all
I feel
that.
like why we can't do that? You know, I feel like we can do the same thing, and it's just how it's being approached, it's how it's being marketed and packaged. So I'm just, you know, putting my catalog together. I'm introducing you to new artists. I'm telling you about the OGs, putting them on different swings you never heard before, and still just being myself in the DJ booth.
Absolutely.
So it's just like, it's a full blend of everything, and I just want to just heighten it on the level at what those guys are taking it to, where we can
really fly
for
heavy.
the DJ.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I feel like it's definitely, that's what's next.
And what would you say to young DJs now around the world that look at people like yourselves and look at your positions and think that, listen, how can I achieve getting into those type of rooms and becoming an artist, DJ that's serving an artist? Because working with Wizkid, Wizkid is the priority. It's not DJ Tunez. You know, you're in a position of service. Talk to me, talk to those young DJs, and just let them know what it takes to get there.
It's a lot of hard work. This things is not, you know, you had to, sorry I was late today, but you had to wait for me for like an hour.
Facts.
It's things like that. It's hard work. Some people won't wait to. They will say, DJ Tunez, I'm sorry. Next time.
Man, I ain't doing that for my brother, man. Nah, we waiting.
But it's hard work.
Facts.
You know, God willing, I pray this is your most viewed.
Absolutely, it's gonna go
You feel
crazy.
me?
Yeah.
So like, it's stuff like that. It's just hard work. I don't know any other way. It's like I'm not comfortable sometimes sleeping on the bed because I don't feel like I've worked hard enough today. I need to, what do I have to do? Make a mix? What do I gotta do? I gotta email some people to hear my music? Do I have to, like, hard work?
You send DMs by yourself.
Yes.
You send your promo stuff by yourself.
Man.
You don't
Baba,
play.
I do this.
Facts.
I do this.
Facts.
I don't, like, we outside. I have to, like, we getting this work, so I feel like it's hard work that pays off. You know what I mean? Obviously working smart as well. But once you have shown all that hard work, bro,
Smartness will come.
the smartness will come. Then you know, like, I don't need to do this gig. I'm doing this gig. Position yourself properly. And then, you know, the world is yours, you know? You see, everybody's becoming a DJ.
Listen, okay, how about that? Like, if you can't dance, because the DJs are looking like they can dance now, you know. If you can't dance, it's
Man.
looking like it's a tough business for DJs right now.
Probably won't make as much as the other people. But, you know, I feel like there's there's different type of DJs. There's people that want to, you know, stay in the club, weddings. There's concert DJs, and there's marquee, superstar. You get me? Those ones that you see that's dancing. Those ones that have certain energy like me, E Cool, Big N. You know, shout out to the ladies too, Uncle Waffles.
Oh man, she's taking it to a different level.
Yeah,
Uncle Waffles.
TXC, like, bruh, it's just bringing your aura to it now. I think it's very important for every DJ to have its own personality. Don't be like, you know, even now, you don't even need to put the word DJ in front of your name now.
Yeah.
You feel me? I had people asking me, is Uncle Waffles, is that, you know, I was, they were confused.
Yeah, they don't know. Facts.
But it's moving, you feel me? It don't matter what it is, it's moving. It's in your ear, you feel me? So, it's just bringing your personality to it now, you know? So, including that hard work, but also just bringing your personality. Who are you? Like, okay, you're not just, oh, this is your DJ. Okay, cool. This is what you represent. This is the genres you play. Cool. And make sure you are about that. And stay about that. And the sky's the limit, man. Like,
sky's the limit, my brother. You've worked hard so far, and I know this is just the beginning. I'm a massive fan, and I can't wait to see you headlining those arenas in the future.
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, the superstar DJ, $1 million DJ in Tunes We Trust, representing Starboy. Of course, the energy god is the Wahala DJ, DJ Tunes.
I love you.
My brother, man. No, man.
Big love.
That's
It's big
crazy,
love.
bro.
It's
Crazy.
big.